never mind.
I'm drumming the cat.
Executing Lance deploy sequence.
Kind of hard to judge how far away they are, though, sometimes.
Yeah, I wish, man, I'm gonna have to switch out one of my modules. There's a mobility module.
Destroying generator 1 at B.
Yep, I'm at C right now, trying to cover.
Ah, the thing was ready.
I need help on B1.
I'm coming into B now.
Alright, generator 1, I need help on.
Don't despair, for in time
I'm
you will
dying
grow
at
to
C.
appreciate your new king.
I took him out.
Base lost.
All right, let me look. There's one that. You know what? Screw it. I don't care.
Executing Lance deploy sequence.
Alright, let's grab this shit.
I got one. I'm still alive. Holy shit. Please heal me. Stop. Stare at me. Stare at me. Just stare at me. Thank you.
Target locked.
Alright, back up.
Destroyed. Drone deployed.
Alright, we're still at C. We're still holding it. We just gotta take it back.
Also tapping B.
Jump. You're gonna miss it.
Nope,
There,
made it.
that's 6.
Oh.
It was close.
We need to take that back.
Mongo's coming in on B. Hard.
Special
Mondo's under us at B.
base
A
acquired.
lot coming from S2.
Taking S3.
No, come here. You shot at me, so.
Had to leave C.
Only fair.
Yeah, they swarmed C like crazy. First death, god damn it.
Target locked.
Oh, where'd he go?
Target locked.
We're losing this game real quick.
We gotta stick together. Get back A, but stick together as we're taking C. So we got one person at C right now. He's probably gonna die.
Alright, check out A.
Special.
We got bloated.
Target locked.
They have a sniper overlooking up there.
Yeah, they just increased the sniper damage too, so
They got at least 2 at C right now.
I'm coming.
Target locked.
One generator up at B. Lost B2.
Target locked. Target locked. Damage critical. Enemy destroyed. Drone deployed. Damage
You got
critical.
lucky.
Nope, I didn't. I've got Storm Pulse.
Let's get this bounty on C.
Target locked.
I'm coming. I'm just coming upstairs.
You're half
Target
life.
locked.
Oh, I couldn't
I'd
see.
love to hang out and gloat, but I've got to run.
Yeah. Ugh.
Executing lance deploy sequence.
I'm not beating, I'm thumping. Because he seems to not care.
Target locked. Target locked. Drone deployed.
We get that bounty at sea?
I'm waiting for you.
Almost got him. He's very low health. Ooh.
I scared him down.
Target locked.
No. Oh, dang it, I missed it.
Let's cap C while we're at it.
So bad in some of these games where you're jumping like that. You actually kind of hold your breath, you know. It's like, oh, hi.
Both of us looked up.
Oh, hello.
C1 is down.
Base economy.
Alright, we gotta go get
We're losing
S6.
generator 4 at A.
Roger, I'm coming. Getting S6 first.
Special ready. Ally reinforcements ready.
Found your balls.
Spawn beacon acquired.
With a big ball.
Big robots.
Enemy reinforcements low.
Alright, coming for the big push.
Make
Coming for the
it.
big push back up.
Haha, no, fell through.
Heading to S4.
Saturating slaughter is going by S4.
Yep.
He's on S4. The bounty's on S4. He's above S4 going. Motherfucker won't thank
Ah, he got him.
Samus, what's your location?
Bottom of B, getting chased.
Alright, head to you.
Base lost.
Waiting for my shield to recharge. He just ran off again though.
You're on B, on B, on B.
Yep, coming.
Enemy reinforcements critical. Target locked. Target locked.
Shadrach is behind
Oh,
Pawn like you.
it was those
Could
bombs,
never be
but I killed him too, so.
you. Some guy flying in on B hot. Left side.
Yep, coming.
Sequence. Target locked.
Granny.
Some on top of cliffs. Skippy.
Oh, who got
Be
got
grateful
this.
it was me. That your swift end.
I got my
that
drop
damn
pod on.
dad? I think he might be a programmer or something. He might be one of the developers.
Maybe.
Because I think he was on that stream that we were watching
Executing
yesterday.
Lance deploy sequence.
Yeah.
He's weak up there. I just don't bum rush him. There's no he's above you, Shad back above you. He went out.
Get that damn dad.
Oh, man,
So,
he hits
yeah,
hard.
So I hit the end. I watched the end of
Ah,
Cobra Kai.
yeah.
So yeah, I kind of saw. I mean, that end. Yeah, they breaking, entering, assault.
Yeah.
Skip you on cliff.
I mean, I'm sorry. Those kids break into my house like that, I don't care if you're kids or not. Disparity
Yeah.
of force. I mean,
Drone deployed.
And then what was
Hope you're not
funny
going
is
out
I'm sitting there. And I don't know what it is, but this season with Miguel,
That was brutal.
I don't know what it is, but half the time his face, he has this kind of droopy look on his face half the time. And now all of a sudden it's like he looks like he's half retarded.
Now,
Because he's
who's up
just
for a
walking around
drink?
just
Oh
like,
man, my bounty survivor
But,
bonus almost put me in the MVP.
But what got me was,
I
you
did
know, I mean,
it.
of course,
Hey, Mom, get the
you know, his
camera.
back was broke. In one of the fight scenes, he just flipped over. You see
Where's the
him
screenshot function?
land in the middle of his back on like the back of a sofa or some shit.
yeah, I saw that.
And then there's and then where he's getting it, he's got it pinned against the wall. And he is just punching him as hard as he can in the kidney. While he's figuring his shit out, he probably lands 12 hard punches. And then he comes back, and I'm just like, no. I mean, I understand, you got to build up, but you're not going to take that many punches like that and turn around and still be able to
Lance deploy sequence.
fucking stand.
Well, and it's the whole teenage drama. It's,
Base
first
acquired.
season, she's, who was she? I don't even know. She was with somebody. And
Yeah, first
they-
she was with Miguel, and then she met Robbie, and then kind of back with Miguel.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she's just going back and forth, and I'm just like, okay. And it's not
Yeah.
even that she's going back and forth. It's, oh,
Base
I'm
lost.
with person A,
Spawn beacon acquired.
and oh, hey, I'm talking to person B. Oh, well, here's person A who's pissed
Base
off
lost.
because they see me talking to person B, and they automatically assume that we already had sex.
Yeah.
So it's just well, wait a minute, hold on. And then, 3 episodes later, she's talking to person A again, and here comes person B. Oh, well, you're sleeping with person A. And it's just like, come on. It's just
but
annoying.
I think they did that to kind of, play off the whole bullshit with
Yeah,
Johnny
that
and
beat might
Daniel
have
and
been
Alex.
too strong.
Well, yeah, I mean, because
It's like that same as. I did like that they brought her back for an episode. I thought that was kind of cool. Because I don't know. I like when shows kind of try to and they bring back original people. I love that. Because I would love if they could, of course, Pat Morita. That's going to be a little tough, but.
well, yeah. And they
But
have
I
to
actually
CGI.
liked that when he went back to Okinawa, he ends up, meeting the guy and the girl from Karate Kid 2, which I thought was kind of cool. But the only bad part is the kids. Also, the acting is so fucking horrible. And I'm sorry, old hair lip dude with the fucking spiky. Somebody just needs to punch him right square in the mouth and just stop the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's mainly also because I took martial arts for many, many, many years, and I'm watching this kid, and it's like, those kicks are half-assed. They're not. But then I'm also looking at them, you know, and it's kind of also, you look at the timeline that they've been going. I'm sure, you know, shows do cheap kind of timelines like that. But, you know, in the background line, I'm like, those ones don't teach that kind of shit that quickly, you know? Like, hey, day one, would you like to know how to rip someone's throat out? No, they don't really do that.
I guess you just weren't in the right dojo.
I guess.
Target locked.
But I did kind of like the ending,
Target locked.
ending where him and Johnny are actually finally going to quit being little bitches. You know, oh, she liked me better. Who gives a shit? You're 48 years old now.
Right?
Or, oh, you know,
Target
it's a
locked.
flying shit who she liked. Obviously, she left both of y'all, so
Target locked.
that's a quick little bastard. See, don't you wish right there you had a grenade or something?
Yeah. I'm kind of
But I
surprised
did
my
not
storm
see-
pulse didn't kill him.
One of my other shows that I've been watching, the new season finally hit Netflix too, so
Target
I
locked.
get to start watching it.
Base acquired.
I don't think you and your wife ever got in or watched it, so it's The Magicians.
Which one?
You have
The
fire in your
Magicians.
blood,
No.
but nary a brain in your head.
I'd say
I
what?
kind of really liked it.
A show that's freaking amazing is The Expanse. Have you
Yeah, I
watched
haven't
any of
seen
that?
one yet.
Oh,
The
dude.
Expanse.
Lance deploy sequence.
That's on Prime. You need to go watch that.
Okay. It says on Prime.
It's set like 200 or
Well,
300
also,
years
does
in
it
the
have
future.
any humor in it?
Oh no, this is an action movie or TV show. I mean, it's got some funny parts in it. I mean, you know, they make a joke and stuff, but
Yeah. I just can't do, I mean, anymore. I have to have some kind of comedy stuff. You know, that's why I kind of like reading watching Memphis. That's why I kind of like that. He's just
oh dang,
smart
it
ass.
was
Just
behind me.
imagine if I was actually trying.
That's what she said. But one of the ones I wish they would have continued, except watching the second season, really kind of fucked with your head because it took a little bit to figure out, you know, because they changed characters, but it was Altered Carbon.
Yeah, I think it was kind of cool the way they changed the characters. It's still the same character.
It's still the same person.
Yeah, I mean, it's just obviously the different actor.
Yeah, it's just hard to, you know, think of a human body just as a sleeve, not really, you know, because we always just think of people as you see the person, that's the person. Well, okay, that's not always the case, you know. But from what I've read, I think that's one of the most expensive series Netflix has ever produced.
Target locked.
That's not what I wanted.
Well, I like that series. That was a good series. But yeah, when I first started watching season 2, it took me for a minute. I'm just like, who the fuck is this guy? You know?
Dude, that was Falcon, don't you know?
Actually, in the beginning, you've seen the season 2, right?
Yeah, it's been a while since it came out.
So technically, though, in season 2, he originally started out as he was a female.
Yeah. What?
Ooh.
Rise against your king.
I was gonna say.
Discover only that fate
Sorry,
has
got him.
no sense of humor.
Executing Lance deploy sequence. Base lost.
But I still do kind of love now that, you know, more and more people are watching it, the way they've kind of twisted the story, or not really twisted the story, but told from a different side. You're thinking everyone's now kind of like, well, fucking Daniel was the bully.
Ah.
Target locked.
Say, did you laugh, or was that just...
What?
May light from heaven bathe our enemies in judgment.
Executing Lance deploy sequence.
There's another one that, what was it? I think I told you about it, Sense 8.
Yeah, I've never watched that one.
I mean, it's kind of, I mean, if you like the premise kind of behind Altered
Base
Carbon.
lost.
Well, no, I take it back, sorry, because no, I was going to try to link them together, but you were
Target locked.
I mean, Altered Carbon is just, you know, your soul or person or whatever you want to call it, soul, personality. But Sense 8 is these people are like linked. So, which would be funny. So, like in the movie, let's say me and you were two of the ones that were linked, right?
Spawn beacon acquired.
If I left outside and it was raining, you would be able to feel the rain
Yeah.
without being. And you could actually, we could, you know, we could communicate without speaking. But the one thing that's really kind of funny is they can actually kind of take over each other's bodies if the other person allows it.
Target locked. Target locked. Enemy destroyed. Target locked. Damage critical. Drone deployed.
The only thing that I saw, or when I talked to people that had watched it, that messed
Damage
with them,
critical. Damage
is there's a
critical.
lot of scenes where
Damage
there's,
critical.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
no
Target
mistake
locked.
that there is
Enemy
gay,
destroyed.
bisexual shit going on. I mean, there's an opening scene where
Thank you.
one of
Special.
the
Ready.
girls, well,
There are
sort of
snipers
girls,
around. I
real
believe
name's
A point.
Michael,
This is A point.
but you know, transvestite or transgender, I guess, yeah. And the whole scene is she's getting fucked by her girlfriend with a strap on. And I mean, they go so far that they kind of they show the strap on, you see
Oh, I
In
didn't even see him.
hindsight, joining our
like
cause
KY
would have been
or
more
whatever
prudent.
drip off of it. I mean, it's just like, really, we had to go that far.
Right.
But the one of the actors, and I actually kind of felt bad, or not really felt bad, but
Executing Lance deploy sequence.
he was really funny. He kind of, you know, had a lot of the comedic. And I guess after some of the scenes, he decided that was enough and he quit. He wouldn't do a second season. Well, but, you know, it's one of those things to me. I mean, it's a movie. You're being paid. People don't look at you in a movie and then all of a sudden go, well, no, I'll tell you the back. I guess it depends on the movie,
You're
because
gonna make
there
it.
are some people that play gay so well.
Nope.
They are gay. Well, that's true too. Well, look at Neil Patrick Harris for the longest time.
Base lost.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Target locked. Drone deployed.
Oh, is that why you get up
Enemy
close?
destroyed.
Yep.
Now, is that something you set off, or they set off by hitting?
I do. Look at the bottom right corner of my screen. See how it says
Okay.
Storm Pulse?
Yeah. What's the range?
Spawn
Close.
beacon acquired.
I got a meter. Yeah. Come on, fatty. You can make it.
Yeah, yeah.
Special. Ready.
Oh, I've got a bounty.
Oh, wide load. Come on.
Target locked. Base acquired.
a game would be kind of interesting, but it would kind of cool too. Wonder how that would work. Pacific Rim as a game.
I would play that.
Oh, I would too, but what if we both had to control one character?
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Right?
I mean, if we were both here in the same room, it wouldn't be as big of an issue. But
Yeah.
over the internet, lag.
Of course, they would probably do something like one of you controls the, directions and shit, and the other one's the gun. Is probably what they would just sampleize it that way. I mean, that's really the only thing that they could do,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be really messed up if they did it like they do in Pacific Rim, where it's like I control the left side and you control the right side.
Well,
that would be the hardest game.
Well, yeah, because our running joke is, he's right there, he's over there. Which
our bot would end up torn in half because I'd go one way.
exactly. Okay, we're gonna. Nope, you're dead.
Target locked.
Or like you, when you're just like to your right, and when we both do it, we do like a whole 180 and not just
Target locked.
over to the right.
One guy named Rowell keeps going up to S1. We probably want to take that away from him.
Target
I'm working on it.
I'm in a position
That would
to
be.
snipe them out, so.
But that's what was also kind of funny when our racetrack was still open. But every once in a while I can't remember, they called it the cruiser class, and that's what it was. That's fair. Yeah, and so the passenger was the driver. Oh no, yeah, the driver was still the driver. The passenger had the brake and the gas, and they had to race like that.
Target locked. Target locked. Enemy destroyed.
All them toys didn't help him. Actually, we went once. The car that won, they had rear-ended another car, got hit, and the hood had popped up and stayed up. And they were able to lean down and finish it by looking through the crack under the, between the windshield and the hood.
Special ready.
Huh? What? It's at the same place. They did it there. We'd go up there and watch the Outlaws.
Target locked.
Yeah. The Outlaws were fun.
Destroyed.
But then they just like, I can't remember if they
Die,
I mean,
Pigman.
it stayed open, but nobody kept the upkeep on it, and they ended up just pretty much condemning the whole thing. Of course, we still have Thunder Valley.
Drone deployed.
Johnny kept zooming by on a scooter.
Special ready.
Johnny kept going by going. You're like Johnny.
Now, one of the last times I was there, I got the worst sunburn I've ever had in my life.
Base
It was one of
lost.
those like slow bakes that you never once felt hot because it was kind of overcast and the air was cool. We sat and watched the race. I mean, for probably 6-7 hours.
Yeah, like, if you got
And when I got in the car
you get
and
the
I didn't have
initial
the air on
capacity,
anymore, oh,
you start firing from your left set of pods, and about halfway through, then start firing from your right side. You have continuous fire.
it's fine.
I've been destroying people left and right with these things.
But that was the only time on a sunburn that I went to the next night. I went to Taekwondo, And when I was
Which
changing,
weapon is that?
none of my sweat on my body
I'll
was,
tell you
or
when
my
we get back
back
in.
was
It's
actually
not
getting
the. I
out
think
of my
it's the
skin.
phalanxes.
I had
Yeah.
I had sweat bubbles.
I've done that. I've had that
Oh,
before. It's weird.
oh.
I like the one that's
And it was
the
too, because I mean they
homing,
popped real
very
easy. Because
bottom
I
one,
just
but
kind
I
of
get
reached back and
killed
I
by
was like,
the
what? And then my hands kind of
unguided
went. And
ones
I just
more
kind of
often
went,
than not.
ran it across.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
What the
unguided ones do a lot more
fuck?
damage.
It's like
The
human
homing
bubble
ones
wrap.
are like a medium range.
Yeah. And
These
then
are
of course all the
much longer
peeling,
range.
which was really kind of
Oh,
Drone deployed.
well. What was even stranger was in one of my classes, somebody actually
Dang.
started peeling the skin off.
what the
It was
I
hell?
love a good fight. Brief
They
as this
came
one
off in
was.
sheets like that. Yeah, well, you get bored in class sometimes.
Sometimes.
Executing Lance deploy sequence. Target locked. Target locked.
Ah, crap.
That wasn't that much. Of course, I did look like a raccoon when we were
Base
coming
lost.
back from Colorado. But that's just to be expected.
Oh no, I am using the Hellfires. That's why.
No, 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 no.
Base acquired.
Yeah, I am using the Hellfires. By the way.
Here you go. Ooh.
Damage critical.
Nice.
I
So many
did not
have faced
realize
the
that
very
he
fate
was.
you do now. So be at ease in their company.
What is it?
Executing
Sorry, it
Lance
says
deploy
it says
sequence.
spawn, but then it says knights, lances.
So
Is
your
that the different
knights are the actual
Target
pilots, and the lance is the robot.
Oh, okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
That.
Okay, guys, on
Put
C.
me on that side. I ain't said shit.
I was fixing to light that guy up too.
What are you doing? Running like twin 50 cals or what?
Basically. They have
Not into all the rockets and shit, huh?
He's weak in there.
Target locked. Target locked. It's critical.
Oh.
Crown is not
Ah,
so
but I got the
easily
kill.
taken. Now, is
Haha.
Killed by Samus. Or Samus. Samus.
Yeah, I'd say
Executing
Seamus
Lance
and
deploy
make
sequence.
a Irish joke, but
I hope they
But it
complain
could be
about
Samus.
yeah. In which case, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what's funny when, when I have to, sometimes when I have to call the question line, they always verify it. They have to pull it up too and notate that, keep track of what they've been doing for the day too.
Damage critical.
Oh, I knew he was behind me,
And
but
so
Fresh meat.
half the time they're like, is it, and they'll get the first name. Sometimes we can't even get the first name. It's just, I'm like, yes.
yeah. I always try
Wish we had some just small
You know.
gadgets, like if we hold spacebar.
to say their name as accurately as I think. You know.
I do too, but there's just some times where, I mean, I had one where it was the woman was asking if her kids were on there, and instead of just saying yes, I was reading the names. And then I got to her daughter, or to her son's name, and I kind of pronounced it wrong. Not by much, but then I got the daughter's name right.
Target
But then,
locked.
I could have just went, yep.
I fell off my perch.
Yeah.
Damage critical.
The funniest one that cracked me up just because of the
Enemy
person
destroyed.
that actually decided she'd make the phone call. There was at CIT.
Allied reinforcements
There was
Good
critical.
job, guys.
customer's
Stand
first
by for
name
debriefing.
was Titty.
Oh, so
Thy
close.
reign bring prosperity to all who
Only 12k away, but still
Jesus, at
close.
this point.
Yeah. Well, shit, you
I
only had
had
4 more people
I
too.
had more than the other team combined.
23 kills. What?
But
Hellfire's
it
buddy.
was Donna. She kept trying to pronounce his name without saying titty, and it was Tittie. And he just told her, he's like, it's titty. I ain't getting out of that one. But that would throw people off. You're sitting at your desk. Okay, all right, Mr. Titty, are you still there? But then again, you wouldn't say Mr. Titty because that's not his last name. So.
Mr. Buttlicker, our prices have never been lower. You might not get that reference, but
No.
that's The Office.
No, yeah, don't watch The Office. I don't know, Steve Carell's just not. She's just not that funny to me at all.
You shut your whore mouth.
I'm sorry.
Now the first season of the first season of The Office, which is only 6 episodes, yeah, it's dry
Target locked.
because it's set off the British.
Target locked.
But once they get
Yeah.
on their own, it's definitely a lot
Oh.
funnier.
Deployed.
He's still just
Target locked.
so. I don't know what it is.
Enemy destroyed.
First blood.
Target locked.
I mean, now I did like 40-year-old Bert,
Damage critical.
I
Yeah.
desire only justice, and for this,
but I
your
did.
swift
I could
rise
not
shall
stand
follow.
Evan all
Rocket
night.
pod.
That was horrible.
Yeah. And see, I'm the same way about Will Ferrell. I cannot stand him. I think
Executed.
he's
Gonna hit
terrible.
3
His
D.
jokes aren't funny. I think he is he's trying to be funny, but he just can't do
Yeah.
it.
Well, it's like one of the other ones that. I mean, some of Will Ferrell's. Of course, Karina loves Elf.
Now I admit
And-
Elf is funny, and
And I love
Step
Talladega
Brothers.
Nights. I'm sorry. I like
Base
Talladega
lost.
Nights.
I did not like. I fell asleep in Talladega Nights.
Yep, good call.
I don't know. I liked it because it was a movie, but then it was also just to me a big spoof of Days of Thunder.
99% of us will die.
But yeah, I didn't really care for Step Brothers. But one of the ones that also everybody loves that I can't stand, and I'm trying to think of his new name.
Which one?
Oh, I did like Anchorman.
Anger Management's funny, but that's classic Will Ferrell. Not Will Ferrell. Adam Sandler.
Oh well, I was talking Anchorman.
Oh, Anchorman.
Yeah, I did like Anchorman. But fuck it. Trying to think of something. He's in Pineapple Express.
Number 1.
He's always with James Franco.
Seth Rogen.
Yes. He's just. I don't know what it is about him.
I tried to, close my game.
I don't
They're
know.
both
I just-
very crude.
He's not that funny to me. I mean, the only thing, any of the movies I've ever seen with him in them, the only reason I've actually even enjoyed them was because of the other shit in the movie. Like Green Hornet.
Yeah.
Fucking he is retarded in that movie. But because of
Beta 4, man.
the guy, the Oriental guy. I'm not trying to be racist, but
I don't remember the guy. Oh crap! I don't remember who
but
played.
he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and I like seeing the tech, and it's just that shit's neat to watch. But Seth Rogen in that, he's a dipshit.
I was really bad at that.
I don't know. I just, yeah, he almost to me makes it unwatchable.
Yeah.
Base
You know,
lost.
and then same thing with Pineapple Express. They're going for James Franco being
Fine for S6.
Yep, we're going
James
there.
Franco. Oh, what's the other one that he almost, The Interview? Of course, actually, James Franco almost made that unwatchable. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
so there is that.
Target locked.
But it's, you know, partly also because some of these people just have pigeonholed themselves into a style of. I mean, you know, Seth Rogen could never pull off something like,
Get it
you know, The
S5
Postman or,
We're losing S4 as well.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's probably a
Alright, let's stick to
example,
it.
but I actually kind of like that movie. But,
Oh yeah, Postman's good.
Base
Yeah.
lost.
There.
but
I mean, Kevin Costner. Say what you will about him. I mean, he's a pretty good
I
actor.
love Kevin Costner. Well, what do you mean?
There's a lot of people that don't like him.
Why?
Someone give his
I don't
dumb ass
remember.
Under C, Mike Sullivan.
Oh. I don't know. Well, but see, you know, my biggest thing, well, except for here recently, it's like, you know, I saw a fucking tweet or some shit that Paul Rudd made over, you know, Trump and the Corona thing, and I almost don't ever want to watch another movie with Paul Rudd in it.
Your fear was
Yeah.
justified.
But, you know, I typically try to separate that shit because I watch a movie for, I don't give a fuck who the actor is. You will never catch me going, dude, we have to go see this movie. Why? Because Kevin Costner's in it. You're never going to hear me say that.
Need help with C?
All you're going to hear is, looks like a kick-ass movie, dude. We should go see it. That's all you're going to hear. I don't give a shit who the actor. I mean, I kind of do, because there are some actors that can't play certain roles.
Generally, I'm that way too. But there's just some that I just refuse to watch.
Enemy destroyed.
Like a,
I don't want to watch anything with Brie Larson. She played Captain Marvel.
oh, yeah.
The whole
I don't think I've
feminist
seen anything.
bullshit that, you know, she was trying to pull. You know, I mean, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Coming back to B.
I'm a white guy, conservative, right? So I'm automatically wrong, right?
Right. Well,
Make a good
you're a white
movie.
male, so you're already wrong.
I know, right? And I'm a Christian, so.
Count as a quadra kill?
Right.
In my opinion, yes.
Just make a good movie
Sure.
and try to make as much money off of it as you can. How hard is that?
Points for the
I don't care if
Oh,
you're,
damn dad
you know,
called me a B2.
if I make a movie, I want as much money as possible to be made off of it.
Well, yeah.
I don't
but
care
see,
if
but
you're
on the
white,
other-
purple, blue, orange, green.
Target locked.
Well, and on the other
Enemy
end, there's
destroyed.
that whole thing can be summed up in that very first statement. Just make a good movie.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, overall, I don't give a flying fuck if you're feminist, you're Christian, you're Catholic, you're Jewish. I don't give a shit.
I don't either.
I really don't. You know, you could have, you know, as a child, accidentally killed your father. I don't give a fuck. Make a good movie. You know, now what you do in your personal time, okay, yeah, you might want to be careful because, you know, shit like, you know, people like Tom Hanks, you know, he should just be in jail
Yeah.
or dead,
Target
you know.
locked.
But I don't know. It's just I cannot stand
Target locked.
actors and actresses
deployed.
that get up on stage or on fucking Twitter or TikTok or what the fuck and have to feed us their opinion like we should actually listen. Bitch, all you do is stand in front of a fucking camera and read
Target locked.
a script that someone fucking else wrote for you.
Damage.
What?
Seriously,
You really expect
why
to walk
should
out
I
of here
have
in
to
one
take
piece?
your opinion
Uh-huh.
at all?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't freak out in front of a camera. Ooh, yeah, we should just
Keep
hand you
those
fucking
reinforcements up.
medals.
Don't die, and we'll get the bases back. Stay grouped together.
You know, that's why I just don't.
Executing.
I don't
Start
give a
capping
shit. Just make a
spawn
good
points. I guess
movie. And
5.
that,
They
see,
keep
like,
going
what
for
was one of the
S5.
ones that everybody flipped in?
If you're on
Tom
S4.
Cruise. You know, when he started flipping out in
Or
on
if you
Oprah
stay
and
here,
shit,
if you go
and
to S5.
hey, that's his personal fucking life.
Yeah.
And he wants to run around, jump on sofas, and act like a dipshit. Well, fucking power to you, man. But make a good fucking movie. I mean, I'm still gonna watch Top Gun. I don't give a shit that Tom Cruise is in it.
That damn dad just sat there and let me kill him with Excalibur.
But it's also, like I said, I don't, I don't give a shit about their personal life affecting me watching the movie they made.
This
To a
person on
point.
top of cliffs just sniping. God,
Or I
these
guess
people are
for the
annoying.
most part.
Yeah, I mean, it,
But
it depends on what they do in their personal life, okay? And an example is if you're a guy or a woman and you want to have sex with the other person, don't care. Ah, dang it.
There's no shame.
Man, that stuff hits
I
hard.
was never going to
You know,
I mean,
don't I
what they're
don't care.
doing is legal.
Keep it in the bedroom. I don't care. I don't want to know. You know.
That not very nice one, that's for sure.
And anything else, if you're doing something like, raping and killing and pillaging, okay, yeah, something needs to be done about that. But if
Well,
you're
but
just,
what's funny is even those people, to me, okay. I mean, yeah, as long as what you're doing is not illegal.
yeah,
But, okay, like a lot of people with Garth Brooks. Got all, he got famous. He pretty much left his wife, his kids, and shit. And now, almost the entire state of Oklahoma fucking disowned him over it.
I got the guy up top. He's dead. He
So,
was a super heavy force sniper.
but
Killed him.
I don't. That's his personal life. He got famous.
He's running away now.
Some other hot, at the time, I always kind of thought she was a little.
Yep.
I don't know. I just never really liked her, but some big, some famous one was showing him. I mean, of course, Garth Brooks. It wasn't like he couldn't get anybody he wanted, but
right.
But you know what? Shit happens, people. It's like my friend Jason. I'm not a friend anymore, but
Target locked.
a friend of ours, Brian, had gotten out of the Marines, and he didn't really want to go and live back at home just yet because he knew his parents would put him to work on the farm, and he didn't really want to. So Jason let him live with him and his wife up Bad Mistake.
Alright, I got the guy below. I'm coming to help.
Brian and Jason's wife ended up,
Having
having
an
a little
affair.
fun on the side, and then she eventually left Jason over it for Brian. And they've actually been married since then and have 2 kids.
And I'm still waiting.
How's he got 4 launchers?
Missile pod guys just raining, trying to.
But it was like I told Jason, I'm like, you know what? It happens. Doesn't mean we have to like it, but shit happens, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, should they have done what they did differently? Yeah, I mean, she should have left him first, and then went with Brian. But screwing around on your husband in his house, yeah, I didn't condone that. But like I told him, I said I'm not gonna not be friends with him, and that pissed him off. But then I'm like, well, but on the other hand, he didn't screw my wife.
C is vulnerable.
But I'm one of those. I'm not gonna not be friends with somebody because of something they did to someone else either. Well, you know what I mean, within reason. I mean, if they went over and beat the shit out of them, raped their mother, well, yeah, I'm probably not going to be friends with you. So. But even Brian's like that. He doesn't want me to eat at Chick-fil-A because they're openly against gays. Well, I'm not gay. And they got really good food.
Looks like he's going for S4.
I don't know. It's just, I just love how people want us to change our lifestyle because of their preference. I'm like, this is my life.
Got him.
It's like Brian absolutely hates the word fag, which I can get. He's gay. I guess that's the nigger term for gay people.
All the generators.
And he hates the term nigger.
Roger.
he gets
Bounty's
pissy if
fast
I
for him.
use the
Gotta go
word
get it.
nigger. But what's funny is I don't call every black person a nigger.
Executing non-stick
There,
sequence.
there's
He's
differences.
vulnerable.
There are.
All right,
And
I got it.
yeah, one day I
Responsive.
had gotten rear-ended, and the dude, I made him get out of his car, which he was real
Base
kind of
lost.
reluctant. And I fucked up and didn't grab my phone. And as I was kind of looking at his bumper and mine, he jumped in his truck and took off. Well, I jumped in mine and tried to catch him, and he lost me because
For him coming.
I actually got stuck at the light for a second. But anyway, so I'm calling him and I'm kind of explaining. I know he hates the word nigger. So I just told him, I was like, man.
Okay,
So I said it the first time, they got pissy. And I was like, okay. I was like, dude, this fucking
And you showed
grr.
up, so-
And I was just calling him a grr, just shortened it, right?
Yeah.
And he started having a problem with that. And I just kind of looked down and I was like, dude, no. You can have it one way. That's it. You know? But for me, the reason I wanted to use the word was to, you know,
Base acquired.
if I say, hey, I got rear-ended by a nigger that ran off,
Base
you
lost.
immediately get an image in your head of the type of person that just rear-ended my Jeep.
Yeah.
And especially more so when I described that he had the black baggy fucking jeans,
He really
that had a,
fucked that one up at the
you know,
end.
do-rag on, and a white tank top. I mean, almost your classic image of what you think of as, you know, when you think of a nigger. And the fact that he rear-ended me and sped off. So by using the term, you right there just knew what kind of person rear-ended.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's more why I use
One
it.
coming
But
up B's ground.
I've just never seen white people so offended by that word. And I don't know, and I guess also because, I mean, I use it to, you know,
We got people attacking
to
C
kind
now.
of, you know, as a derogatory against blacks at times, you know, if need be.
That damn dad's above B.
But what's funny is even using it, and I even realized that term has no color
Above B.
connotation. Never has. Actually, somebody told me now if you look it up, they've changed the dictionary or the definition, that now it does. I don't know if that's true or not. Are those guided or just?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They seem to be.
Reinforcements low.
Don't look like you want to get hit by them.
Damn, this is brutal.
Now, when you fire it, does it fire the whole tube?
No.
Or the whole. So you can. Okay, so you can single fire it.
Stand still, Rock.
What, Leo?
Which generator still for B? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Is all you
Still
have
trying
is
to
the rocket
attack here,
pods?
just got hit
Yeah.
with an ult.
I switched it out. I'm just playing, you know, just trying to see what's what.
My first death.
Damn it, why'd you make me check that? Now I know I haven't died yet. Now I'm gonna.
No pressure.
You guys are outnumbered.
Yeah, by 2.
Well, last round you guys had 4 more.
You got Windrake above B because you're a cocksucker.
Base acquired.
Just not enough.
That's what she said.
Smith, I'm behind you, turn around. The home spawn base.
Go to C.
I got a rocket truck.
I'm gonna cover you at C. I got mate.
No. Ah.
I'm gonna grab S1.
Mango's gone.
Well, that would be kind of, well, I wouldn't say cheating. I mean, it's not the game going to do it, but it would be kind of unfair if they were home.
That damn
And you
dad
could
spawned
literally
on
just
S1.
stand at
I
a
am
distance and
in
do
danger.
nothing with
I'm in
that,
danger.
you know?
One of the rocket pods is homing though. That the one. Remember he was playing with them the other day.
Yeah.
I'm about to pull out a sniper class, dude, and pick these people off.
Damn dad's on S1. He's got like 8% health.
Roll as a B.
Jumping on.
Enemy reinforcements critical.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't do something.
It's all good, man. I fucked him up.
Ah,
Yeah, he
crap.
was, it took nothing. It took a
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Mine goes in between S2 and B, coming from the cliff side.
Fail.
They just took S6.
Man, I've sucked
That
this
damn
round.
dad spawned on S1 again. I'm gonna go try to go over there with.
Get good, noob.
Not right.
Oh yeah, he wrecked me. He's so low up there.
Base lost.
He's weak. What a fucking cock, dude. He's a
don't
super
think you
heavy
hit
with
him.
4
I probably
rocket
didn't.
pods and a
Yep.
repair drone.
Yeah.
He's weak.
Yeah,
Yawn.
that's so scummy.
Cancer.
How does he get the 4 rocket
It's got the
pods?
same loadout.
Super heavies can carry 4
Oh, he's in a super heavy.
weapons.
Now there's 2 snipers on S5 just sitting there picking at it. And then-
Guess what I'm fixing to pick?
Bounty.
Yeah, wow, dude.
Right.
As long as we can kill them
So they
5
don't want to
times.
win, I guess?
Anyone around me to jump on S1 to kill that damn dad?
Hey, you want to go together? I gotta get some elevation first.
Yeah, but you're going to be slow as hell.
Fuck it, I'm gonna jump.
I'm already slow.
Well, true.
He's hopping off. He's hopping off.
That's even better. I'm underneath it.
Oh, you don't. Be careful to enemy forces.
Haha!
Aw, move.
Ooh, bounty survivor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I sucked. 4. Well, I had
Know
6
well what awaits them.
assists, so.
The 5th. And 5 deaths.
Wow, that damn dad, man.
Hey, man, those are my numbers.
So good,
Yeah.
man.
Fucking rookie. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Top 7 guys have a higher score than him. Objectives.
That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going straight to B. And I'm on it.
On S3 right now, and then I'll try and mess with A a little bit. They're gonna get it.
Base lost.
Still someone on top of this cliff, dude. They're not stopping the sniping. Get him, Skippy. Get them points.
Base lost.
Oh, holy crap. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, get off of this. What? Rocket Shark should not be able to sit there like that. Nada.
like that? Huh? Hmm? Oh, man, I just got very, very, very lucky.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing sweatpants, and the drawstring, of course, is tied up in front, and it has some kind of large loops, right? So I go to pee, and I look down, and luckily, I'm peeing perfectly between one of those loops.
Hmm.
I'm just like, oh shit! If I move, I'll piss all over myself. Luckily, I did.
Drone deployed. Base acquired.
I'm still cracking up over that underwear though.
Wasn't
Thanks
aiming
for
for
that.
you, Smith. You had a spawn beacon right behind you.
Oh, okay. That's because I love mine back.
So you're gonna try and go heavy when you die.
I'm actually on super heavy right now.
Oh, okay. Did you get your 4 pods?
Yep.
You jumped in the wrong place.
So I help if you hit stuff.
There's 2 coming up at S2.
By the way.
Drone deployed. Enemy destroyed.
Dude came out of nowhere. It was like, oh, what the
I
heck?
know. Good thing you can't shoot your teammates
You can in this actually.
and damage them.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I
Oops.
have a lot of people pissed.
My bad.
Us too.
I just killed a teammate.
Do you get a penalty, or is it just?
I don't know.
4 or 5
Or do we
coming
care?
They're pushing.
Like, dude, you shouldn't have been jumping in front of my rockets.
I had to dip out of S2.
Be right back.
Yep.
Drone deployed.
Oh.
The guy on the bottom's almost dead. Nice.
Base lost. Enemy destroyed. Damage critical. Enemy destroyed.
Like shooting kippers in a tin.
First, I thought that said killed by Trump. That wouldn't surprise me.
Alright, everybody protect Combine. He's got a bounty.
Oh god.
Executing launch deploy sequence.
Oh, I thought I had cover up there. What happened?
Yeah, I kind of looked last night. I didn't see a whole lot of anything posted. Anything happening.
About what?
Just anything. It was kind of funny that, well, I did see a video from Mark K that was kind of funny. I guess CNN finally had to apologize and change the story. But it was kind of a stupid story anyway. I guess they had reported on the congressman or whatever that they had reported that during the raid on the Capitol building or whatever that so-and-so grabbed a crowbar out of his office to help them. So they had to change the story that, he did not in fact grab a crowbar. And then, of course, Mark Hayes made the joke that, yeah, of course, that's the common, defense tool that everybody has in their office.
Sit out here with you.
I mean,
but in the back of my mind, I'm like, that's a stupid ass thing to report on, that they have to change their story on that because, well, I mean, that's kind of just a bullshit story.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? I don't even care if he did have an actual fucking crowbar, to be honest with you.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I mean, there's this thing that's called, a weapon. Like, a firearm.
Yeah.
That's an actual weapon, not just a, hey, let's see, what can I carry in here that,
Oh, and then it was funny. I did see one thing that kind of was trying to turn it to say that no, that it was a lie, that the people that were doing it were not dressed up Antifa or BLM, and I'm going. But we still haven't really talked to the people that just opened the doors, have we?
Right.
Because I mean, honestly, you can watch it. They were let in.
Oh yeah.
But I love. I mean, it is stupid as fuck to even try over this. I mean, because are you shitting me? You're really gonna say that was his fault? It's like the post you made. If you need 10,000 troops to defend you from the people during your inauguration, then the people aren't the ones that put you there.
Yep.
Oh shit! Now you got 4 of them. Are those the same guns you were using on the heavy?
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying though. Watching them, dunk, dunk, dunk. See, now you know how women feel with bangs. So I hate you watch a show and this woman's hair is always in her face and shit. How do you see anything?
Enemy destroyed.
Come on, pup. Let's howl at the moon.
I got all the way up there to kill a guy and then got killed.
Skippy, I'm just not having a good game this
Yeah.
match.
Sounds about right.
Executing Lance deploy sequence.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm almost starting to think that email or that text that you sent me, I'm almost starting to think that was just a bunch of shit. It doesn't really seem like anything has happened this week.
About the code?
Huh?
About the key? The Sting key?
The what? No. I was talking about that from Q.
Oh, yeah. I'm at a point now where I'm just like, you know what? I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. I was like, Q, where's him?
Going back to B.
Base acquired. Special ready.
Damn slowpoke.
They'll never get my bounty up here.
I believe it.
Oh, dude. Okay, so have you watched Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Skippy,
What'd you
come on
think?
now.
No, you come up here.
Drone deployed.
Wrong chat. No,
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Kind of
fat.
same response I've got. I mean, I love Gal Gadot. Don't get me wrong. Love watching. But the special effects were fucking cheesy as hell. I mean, like, you know, she's running fast, or well, just all of it, really. You know what I mean? Avengers, you know, I mean, I know all of them have special effects, and you know, but Avengers made it. All the others, the special effects have been a lot more seamless. That you just didn't really. I don't know. It just they really fucked up on that. Like in Matrix 2, when they decided to do their slowdown, and you can tell it's fucking full on CGI.
Yeah, the Burly Brawl.
Yeah. It's like, man, Keanu Reeves really shaved smooth today.
All right. Well, and of course, in the Matrix, it's your appearance, your
Well, true.
residual
Projection.
self-image.
Yeah, but from also seeing him in earlier shots, you know that he's not that smooth skinned. But yeah, that part they really kind of fucked up. But yeah, I don't know what it was, just Wonder Woman, and then I don't know, you could kind of see the plot just so quick on.
Yeah.
It just seemed like, you know, hi, I'm Wonder Woman. It's 1984. No idea. We're not gonna really tell you what I've been through in my life that got me here. But here I am. I mean, we kind of saw it in the other, you know, the other one. I mean, they kind of show her growing up a little bit, but or when she goes home. I can't remember where we saw it.
Well, and it's called foreshadowing, and so basically they showed that little story, you know, of her as a little girl competing in the games.
Amazons, yeah.
Yeah, and so that was basically foreshadowing what the story of the movie was going to be about.
Like, oh, 5 minutes to get here, but I'm
Yeah, but you know, and seeing that's why I kind of liked
keep doing it
when they redid Batman with Christian Bale. You know, versus the other Batman with, you know, and I don't get me wrong, I love Michael Keaton. Love that Batman series. But, well, I tell you that back, I love that Batman. The rest of the series is just shit. But, you know, at least in Batman Begins with Christian Bale, they kind of show what happens after. You know, in the others, it's just like, oh, I'm a kid, my parents murdered in front of me. Now all of a sudden, I know every style of martial arts, and I've got all these toys. I'm just a badass. Well, how the fuck did you become a badass? You were 8 years old.
Well, okay, but at the same time, you know, you're condensing a lifetime into a 2-hour movie, maybe. You know, so they've kind of got to do the.
But that's why I liked with Christian Bale is they kind of went more into how he grew up and learned what he learned. You know.
Special ready.
I mean, they didn't go deep into it, but a lot more than they had.
Alone. I'm scared as fuck.
You know, and then like, you know, but yeah, it's like Well,
Many have stood against my
well, that's like
cause,
Superman.
but
Of course,
few
we all
so
know the beginning of the
resoundingly
story, so it makes it. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just hard for me to just all of a sudden be like, boom, here's a superhero. How the fuck did you get to be one?
Executing Lance deploy sequence.
Well, these superhero movies. I mean, well,
Thank
like
you for the backup,
Spider-Man. We know how he became
Smitham.
Spider-Man. We know how all of them pretty much became, except for some of them. They're just born weird.
I tell you what, I'm tired of seeing is Spider-Man in high school.
Still got all his health in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucker needs to grow up. Finally.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever will. I really don't.
Hey, we're gonna
Which
reboot
is-
Spider-Man. Oh, he's back in high
which
school
is-
again.
Yeah, which is kind of bad because it's always going to be a high school age person, you know.
Drone deployed.
So, because you can't, I mean, the whole premise of Spider-Man is that he's a kid or a teenager, you know.
Destroyed.
I got dad, and Bruce.
Ah.
Oh, and maybe eventually they might.
Enemy
I mean, they did. Well, of course, it's a whole different.
Oh.
They
Call me
did.
bad news.
They did
'Cause I travel
eventually
fast.
kill Wolverine.
True.
And he was. I don't know. That's kind of weird. How you would think how if his body continually repaired itself, how would he ever really grow old and die? I mean, I guess it just eventually
take up
everything
the
wears
top
out.
side
I
of
don't
B.
know.
And it's work.
But I actually kind of liked the last Wolverine because I mean, he was brutal in it.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't this whole, I got to be, cordial because I'm an X-Men. No, it was just, you're in my fucking way.
Turn around, help me kill Dread.
And then, of course, the sequences of just watching those, claws just rip people's arms off and shit. That was enjoyable. It's amazing some shit we get used to watching, and we're like, that's cool. He just cut his arm off.
Netflix has a. They did an anime Marvel series.
Yeah.
And they did one with Wolverine. They did the comic
Whoever
series.
just came in with me.
Woo, we did it, man. Let's go take B.
And I'm at B right now. They did a series, I think, of all the X-Men.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm a little too slow.
And then
to go
Netflix did the anime movie or TV show, sorry. And
Yeah.
I've watched a couple episodes so far, and it's really good.
I was reading this thing, or no, it was on Netflix, or not Netflix. It was on my Facebook,
Oh, shoot, shady.
and it was
Oh,
talking
no.
about the 10.
It's critical.
It was an adult called cartoons, but it was the top 10 that have never been aired or something.
Yeah.
Good. There was one, and I can't remember where they said it was released. And it was just one episode, but it was an episode that
Yeah.
the
I'm gonna
artist,
wait for
where
him to
they
come
did
out.
something different with
He's
Pikachu.
got the bounty. Super scary.
And it was only like a 30-second clip or something, but they changed the way that his colors, or when he would go into his really massive shock or build up.
Yeah.
They changed the way that it would flash in the colors. It actually killed 600 people from epileptic seizures.
Oh, you mean like killed him in real life?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That one, I was just thinking, holy shit. I mean, I guess because you do fall down and start choking. I guess they said you can swallow your tongue and shit. I don't know. Well, they even had to change the brain dance on Cyberpunk because of it.
Yeah.
And I do remember when we first, because they did that, even for, I don't have that problem, but every once in a while, even our eyes will sit there and kind of be like, wait a minute. The only other one, Star Fox. Did you ever play Star Fox?
I'm aware of it, but no.
Yeah. Yeah, the original, I think it was N64.
Yeah.
It had a epileptic warning. I did see, and I don't remember what it came out on, but not too long ago, it was getting re-released.
What?
Only 10? You
I know.
suck.
GG.
God.
Ugh.
God, get good, noob.
Okay, I'm liking the super heavy with the 4 cannons.
Yeah, I could tell.
Hmm.
So, okay, so Diablo Immortal. That's the mobile version, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I need to leave that group then.
I
Because
don't.
I saw that
It's
there
not
was a
out yet,
group
is it?
on a. Well, there's a Facebook group that I'm in, and when I started, I thought it was the for 4, but then when I started kind of seeing more of the posts, I was like, oh shit, this is for the mobile. I don't give a shit about the mobile. I really don't. I won't play it. I can't. I've kind of found I can't play games like this or Diablo or something like that on a mobile on a phone.
There's some games where it's just like, you know what? I'm not playing this game because I need another thumb.
Well, I mean, it's like shooter games. Like, my cousin plays Call of Duty.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like Call of Duty Warfare that we were playing on his phone. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not that. My dexterity's not that great for something that small. Of course, I suck with a whole keyboard and mouse.
Right.
I'm not sure a phone's gonna help.
Base acquired.
But also, a lot of the times, I mean, it's also if I have enough time that I'm gonna sit and have time to actually play a game.
I'm behind.
It's sure as fuck not gonna be on my phone.
Yeah.
This
is true.
I mean, my cousin, he's a truck driver, so that's
Coming to
kind of
back
why
you guys up.
the majority of the time he has to do it on his phone. But that almost worked out.
I know. I was hoping I'd have enough to get up there, but
Got your back, Tom. Got your back.
Drone deployed.
Run now. The missile pod got you now.
The only other thing I thought about possibly ever getting would be a Switch.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm like, I don't really see a point either,
Yeah.
I do want a VR though.
Yeah, I'd like to get into VR.
Except the only bad thing though, like, Jess was talking about the one he's got, obviously is wireless. The processing power on those is limited.
Well, so here's the deal with them, I think, is that the headset doesn't...
Guys, you can trick the turret by going back and forth behind cover and it'll never shoot at you.
It doesn't
But if I tank it,
actually generate anything.
That is also true.
That your computer generates it all, and then it's just pushed out to the headset.
Well, yeah. But the graphics are still being processed by the headset.
Goddamn missile pod.
Well,
I don't think so.
There was something I was reading that the processing of the quality is actually better on a wired because you're running it directly from your computer.
Well, so I mean, that may just be a general performance issue. Because typically anything wired is going to perform better than wireless. So at that point, it's just a matter of what is the performance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here's Chunk right here. Yeah, big boy.
But then I also don't want to see a big giant shatter mark in the center of my big screen TV.
Why are you knocking me off?
It's like, for me, it's like, come talk to me when Ready Player One is real.
No, right?
Mongo's on S2.
Oh, dude, could you imagine?
Post it out.
I mean, you know, the bad thing is, I mean, other than eating, you literally never would have to leave. I mean, schools could all be done that way. Anything.
What?
I love a good fight. Brief as
Nice
this
try,
one
dude.
was.
Nice try. That hurt.
Come with me, Cassie. Chris Cassie. Come with me up the hill.
But I'm not sure I would take part in first person shooters that could possibly lose me my entire life savings.
Right.
What the fuck?
Never mind.
You know, the only thing that got me was everybody else in it
Good Mongol.
is on one of the treadmill rollerball looking things, right?
Right. With the suit.
Yeah. But then that fucking executive dude, he sits in a chair. Well, how does he move forward and backwards and jump and shit?
He could have a trackball or something.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Dad.
But yeah, see, for me, I
back,
man,
Smith.
it would be, I would do the racing. That would be fun.
Got him. Got him.
I love racing games. Aw, did I say you killed Bernice?
Did I?
That's not really nice.
Again. I'm screwed.
And actually, what brought all that? I started watching Pineapple Express last night.
Back up at S2. This is good. Thank you for that backup.
Ah, got you.
What goes around comes around, pup.
Oh, Bernice killed you.
Tunnel entrance.
Yep.
Do it that way.
Couple that down. Ugh, Dad is on the right.
There was one I was watching that, and it's actually kind of funny because of the actor. I can't remember the name of it.
Me too.
There's another stoner movie.
Cheech and Chong.
No.
Got my special on him.
Ah, crap. I missed it.
One coming below.
I can't even. I can picture the guy that's in it, but the whole time in the movie, you think he's stoned. He was actually only stoned for one scene out of that entire movie.
They're hitting hard, S2.
I know Empire Records won the stoner movie. I mean, well, people watch it maybe, but they didn't smoke weed in it. Well, he did have the brown, but it had extra sugar. Because they had to be ready for Rex Manning.
Oh, he
If
targeted.
you
How
rise
did?
against your king, you'll discover
today.
only that fate has no sense
Rex
of you.
Manning. I love that movie too.
Which one?
Good defense.
Empire Records.
Execute
Oh.
non-signal sequence.
It's another one of those that the only people that liked it
Got
years
shields
after it
going.
was made.
Get some heals.
Kind of has a what do they call it, a cult following type
Yeah.
of movie.
Good lord, that was crazy.
Oh, makes me almost want to watch Boondock Saints again. Oh, we just
Y'all
did the
hit
other
hard.
night, didn't we? Then we watched the second one now.
Poo-poo, another one.
Right.
Oh, ah.
And that one is how
Ah,
it's
got
done.
him.
I still haven't figured that movie out. Oh wait, no. Never mind, I'm thinking of a different movie.
I was gonna say which movie?
Executing
Well, she was
non-signal
just saying she
sequence.
wants to watch Dr. Darko. Wait, is that the one with Frank? Oh, okay, then I was thinking of it.
Damage critical.
Every time I watch it, it's got a different. It ends, and I'm like, oh. And then, you know, that was a weird movie.
Pushing toward B. We need to take the S4 too, so we can swarm both sides of it.
Oh, what was another one that was hard to follow?
Executing
Memento.
non-signal
Did you ever watch that?
No, I know the premise of it, but I've never seen it.
It's actually really good. But for me, it's one of those where if you just pay attention, it's not really that hard to follow. But it does do a lot of jumping backwards and forwards back to the beginning. Oh wait, here's the ending. Oh wait, oh shit, it's the middle. Oh no, wait, now we're back at the beginning. Does a lot of that.
I don't really care for movies like that.
This one's kind of interesting. I didn't mind it.
Damage critical.
Ooh. That lightning storm, whatever, hurts you.
Dad's back.
Yeah, that hurts. That
There's
stuff
no
don't play
shame.
around.
I was never going to fall by your hand anyway.
Of course,
Really?
when they shoot me with it, it's deadly. When I shoot it,
Right.
oh, some tickles.
They're like, hey, look, a
Large
lightning
signal
shower.
sequence. Base acquired.
Nice.
It's like, oh, hey, a shower, just what I was needing. I love doing that.
I'll
I
bet
never
that
fucking
pissed him
stop
off.
forgetting to reload. I just stop reloading.
I didn't get
When
the
the
kill,
sister
but
kill happens, I get reloaded. I stop reloading.
Yeah, but he didn't escape.
No.
Every 3 bullets, yeah, for real.
Hey, it's that one bullet
Incoming,
that's going to
incoming.
save you.
Spawn beacon acquired.
Another one at their spawn, home spawn.
Pilgrim's coming in from the back.
They didn't get very far.
Enemy destroyed.
Got their home spawn.
He destroyed the real meat sack.
I guess so. Sir, are you classified as human? Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
What was that?
What, the quote?
Yeah.
Fifth Element.
Oh, yeah. That's another good movie.
Yeah.
Really wanted us too, I guess. You want to go take it?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I love Mila Jovovich or whatever, but man, they really killed her career with 9,000 Resident Evils. But I think I have seen all of them.
Finally got me.
Yeah,
Took
true.
long enough. Damn.
Captain C.
I actually even liked the little opera scene.
The opera scene.
You had to be.
Yeah, the blue woman scenes on stage.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I was just talking about that last night. Because there was a Chinese lady. I don't remember her name. Yeah, I probably couldn't say it even if I did.
Mines or the caltrops do more damage to you.
She actually sang that song, you know, solo.
Oh, wow.
She did a really good job too.
Hey man, this is your fault. You're the one who wanted to fight me. You attacked me, okay? I didn't attack you. It's your fault.
Ooh, you're barely hanging on. Looks like he's peeing on you.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, Master.
Yep, got your back.
I'm so happy your name is Texan and you're using one of the bigger names.
Right? With 4 guns.
Healing. Looking nice, thank you.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
There you go.
Special.
Well, lucky
Behind us
for
too, on
me,
the
I
bottom.
was born in Texas.
Hang over there.
And I just brought it with me.
Oh, he's almost dead. Damn
And
it.
that's what's funny though, is is majority of Oklahomans were born in Texas. I know. Oh man, I made a friend of mine so pissed once. He's an avid OU fan, right? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him without whatever he's wearing having the OU emblem
I'm at it.
somewhere. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, down to his socks, his shoes, everything. And I mean, so much so he named his son Owen
Oh wow.
for Owen Field.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I mean, okay. I mean, and actually, Owen's not a bad name. I mean, so at least it wasn't some stupid, like Wrigley or some dumb. Well, Wrigley's really not that bad either, but you get my point. So anyway, he always kind of harasses me on OSU because they're both Oklahoma, but they are rivals. And so one day I said so because I was watching them do the lineup, and a lot of OSU players were from Oklahoma, and almost majority of the OU players were all from Texas universities or Texas, and I was like, man, I was like, fuck, OU's just a fucking Texas recruiting team. I was like, it was pissed him off.
And they're after me.
I was like, all of them were from Texas. But good news, I have not called anyone dumb bitch yet.
You still have a job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to kill something, aren't I?
I did almost fuck up one day because I was explaining to this woman about her benefits or shit, and I kind of went in depth. And then she finally caught on, and I thought she had hung up, and I yelled down to Karina. I was like, hey, I think she finally got it. And I hear this, what? Like, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna say I am on YouTube right now, so be careful what you say. Saying.
But no, it was just like, no. I just had to tell her. I was like, I was talking to my fiance downstairs. She's like, oh, okay.
Now talking about kids' names, I have seen. Oh, I've got the bounty. I've seen a kid named Espen, ESPN.
Oh wow.
And he had a sister too, and the sister's name was Espy.
Espy.
ESPY. So. And they're legit names too, so
yeah. One of the ones that I heard about, I never saw it, but it was a story about people naming their kids, like that. This one, it was what was it? The pronunciation was Ladacia or Ladasha or something like that, something close to one of those.
LA-A or something.
Something, yeah. And so it was spelled, So, but I don't know. I guess what brought up was the teacher wasn't pronouncing it or something brought up. But it's written with the dash in it. And no one pronounces the dash. So the I'm like, that is horrible to do to your child. I mean, honestly, I kind of harass my parents every once in a while because I go by my middle name.
Need some healing.
Which really is not that odd until you go to work somewhere.
Yeah.
Half of my stuff, my email and my Microsoft Teams has Charles. But when I sign, when I make my notes and I initial it, with B and then my last name initials, right?
Enemy destroyed.
And what's really funny is on the application that when you fill out and go through all that, there's a section that says preferred name. Well, then how did every other name end up on anything? Oh, you people don't read your own stuff.
Need to heal it too. I got regen, but
Oh, is that a spawn beacon?
This is right here.
What was that little red
No, 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 no.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh. That little red thing was a portable spawn beacon.
Okay, yeah, that.
Nope.
Alright, stick together, guys. This is tight.
Ah, dang it. I had the bounty.
Odd, if not well.
Ah, so they just got bounty points off me.
Nah, kitty.
Executing Lance deploy sequence.
But I mean, so far I'm learning. You know, I'm learning a little bit more and more. Yeah, it's funny. One of the ladies, when I call the question line now whenever she answers, she knows it's me. She's just like, "What's up, rookie?"
Right.
I'm just like, I'm like, I'm like, no. And I was like, just give me a little bit.
Oh, did I make it? Yeah, I made it.
The one thing I mentioned to her, and I always kind of do this at times. It's funny. I'll make comments. I mean, I guess overall it's called fishing. But you know, the way I do it, it doesn't sound like that.
I forgive you.
But you know, she said something about rookie, and I was like, well, yeah, but at least every time I call, it's never been the same question.
They're all swarming B right now. So just get to
And she was just like, well, no, you got a point there. It was funny. I think it was last week. I saw that they were hiring for quality. But then I was looking, the pay on it that's offered is lower than I'm getting paid.
One left. Get that bounty. Nice.
But then I started thinking, I don't know. I mean, taking calls all day, okay.
That was super close.
But in my last job,
hey, there we go.
Justice is done.
Working manual, I got
nothing,
so
don't
bored
worry.
doing
Don't
that.
look at me.
Yeah,
Don't
how
look
do
at
you
me.
gonna score? I got 6 kills.
You know?
I barely have 22. I don't get it.
Barely.
I don't know. It just made my day so much slower.